All right. That was from Ikenga Ugochire, one of the House of Rep from Imo State. He spoke the truth. So that is not a recent video about a month ago, but I think it's very relevant. It's important we understand word by word everything he said. All right, sir, we have a guest in the house. Let me unmute you. Okay, you can unmute yourself over there, sir.
Yeah,
Good,
thank
good
you.
morning, sir.
Thank you so much, Mazo Kocha Namoche. I
Thank you.
salute you.
Thank you so much.
It's,
Look at by this time, it seems I am keeping you awake. Sorry for that.
no, I was just going through, it's almost, it's 12:38 Ghana time here,
Yeah,
GMT.
yeah. Meaning Ghana and
Yeah,
Nigeria is using the same time now.
I think now, now, right? Because
Ye-
Nigeria is ahead
Yeah.
of Ghana with 1 hour.
Uh, Meaning we are using the same time now. All right, sir.
Yeah.
I think let me introduce you because of newcomers, but I think old comers, my old fans and subscribers don't need introduction about you. With Mr. Wimbu. He's a
I want
retired,
to,
he's a retired military officer. Not retired, or he resigned. Let me put it in that way. He served Nigeria military for good 18 years. You know what that means, right? I think if it is a developed country, he's entitled to his pension. 18 years serving Nigerian, army. It's not easy. 18 years serving Nigeria is not easy. He have told us, more story about his service and so on and so forth in our previous video. You can go and watch it. Sir, you are welcome. Thank you so much. You have the mic.
thank you so much, Mazo Kocha. And I'm Chukwukike Abiyama, like my mother's people call it. Continue to strengthen you and bless you for what you are doing. Your
Thank you, sir.
videos and your analysis are going, right across the world. And I believe that so many people are watching the good work that you are doing and projecting, the injustices that are being meted out on our people, which we do not know when it is going to stop. You see, I joined you when I was looking at the topic. You
Okay.
see, when our people, wants to get something from the government of Nigeria, they always use our own people as a stepping stone. If you remember when Soludo was there campaigning to become the governor of Anambra State, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was still with us. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that there will be no election in Anambra State. And later on, he changed and said, if I say there will be no election in Anambra State, they will accuse me of being an un.
It seems that you have a poor network.
Yeah, I think so. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. But while he was looking for that, knowing fully well that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu commands a lot of multitude behind him, and he is going to benefit from it, he started, peddling that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I'm going there to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and so on and so forth. Immediately, he became the governor. What happened? What happened? Mazo Kocha, I would like to tell you today, in my own opinion, do you know the Fulani people value Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as someone who is standing on the truth and fighting for the just cause, fighting for the just cause, fighting for his own people, than those people that sold him out. Mazo Kocha, you knew very well.
Yeah.
It was the former Anambra State Governor, Willie Obiano, that suggested that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB be proscribed as terrorist group.
Yeah.
What's happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started from the house. Like the Igbo people where my mother comes from said that it is only the rat in the forest that informed the rat in the house that informed the rat in the forest that there is meat in the pot. And remember, that rat in the house is just few. But when the ones in the forest begin to troop into the house, they will eat up the meat in the pot and eat the rats and the owners of the house as well. How do you want to tell me, like my Namoche Kenga is talking here? You sold your own people. You sold your own brother. You sold you send them into the slaughter slab to be cut off, just like they did to Ken Saro-Wiwa. Today, you are now coming to plead. Do you think that they will honor you? Do you think that they will respect you? Selling your own people? And even, you see, today, politically, Southeast is irrelevant when it comes to Nigerian politics.
Yeah.
Because you cannot sell your own people to your enemy and expect that enemy to respect you. The enemy, for some of us that have worked with these people, that speak their language very well, fluently, understand their culture and tradition, will tell you that they will not respect you. That is the reason why they are treating our people with absolute disdain. What the Sunday Boko, did they not, haven't they released him? Abakere, haven't they released him? Through J, haven't they released him?
They have.
Sowore, have they not released Sowore? What is the reason of keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention? It's because of the wickedness of our people. Because of the wickedness of some of our people. They sold him for political, promises that they promised them. And when they got him, they now throw them by the roadside. Today they are begging. Is it not shameful that even an elder statesman of the First Republic was begging for his son to be released? Yet, Buhari refused to release him after even the Supreme Court said that the processes that brought him back to Nigeria and the processes that made him to run away were all illegal.
Yeah.
You see, these are some of the things. And that is the reason why I cannot support such country, because that country is, operating on illegality, is operating on all kinds of things that name them. Injustice, inequality, Mazukocha name them. Our people are today, people are laughing at us.
Yeah.
The brave people, Abacha said that we know the people when they speak, when they begin to sound the drum of war, we will be awake. Towards the Biafran people, you and I, and your brothers and sisters at home. Today, because of the wickedness of our people, because of going in bed with the terrorist system, with the corrupt system, with the criminal status quo, our people have sold their birthright for a bowl of porridge. And that is the reason why we are receiving what we are receiving today, as a culture. Are you there?
It's unfortunate. At this point, what do you think the people should do at this point? You can unmute yourself.
You see, there is no more. You see, he who is on the ground already fears no fall. What are we benefiting from there? Look at the appointments. Even the federal character is not even respected, it's not even honored. As bad as the 1999 Constitution, which I call the military decree 10 Constitution, is not respected. The judicial pronouncements or rulings are not respected. What is good about that country? Nothing. We just had our own election here. Mazo Pocha, on the 7th of December, we had our own election. The INEC chair was here. He witnessed how elections were done. We go to our election to vote, to cast our vote, as if you are going to your farm. Finish your farm.
Okay. Are you a Ghana citizen already?
Of course, my father is from this country. My father is from the Upper East region. I said that numerous times.
Okay.
My father is from Upper East region, from the Kusase tribe of Mole Dabong, ethnic group in Ghana. We share border with the Burkina Faso. I am from the Kusase tribe. That's where my father comes from. Amamo is from Abangwa, the Ngwa people in Abia State, currently Abia State, the current Abia State. You see, we went here, we voted. Do you know that we lost 2 people in this election? And those people, that the corporates have been apprehended and they are going to have their day in court. They are going to have their day. You cannot make incendiary comments here against any ethnic group in this country. Even the president is not allowed to do that. If you go back, the current president, Nnamdi Kanu, went to Volta region when there was a spillage from the dam, from the coastal boat, and when they released water that, covered and destroyed, so many houses, rendered people, displaced a lot of people within the coastal boat, the Volta region area. He went there and said something, because the Voltarians, Volta region, are predominantly NDC, National Democratic Congress, that won the election today, this time around. John Dramani Mahama is the president-elect of the NDC. He went there and told them that, look, I will not, just like what Buhari said, I will not treat people that gave me 5% and people that gave me 95% the same way. I don't know whether you remember her. This man went there and said the same thing. It's true that you people did not vote me, but that will not make me not to come and visit you people in this, problem. That thing did not sound good in the ears of every Ghanaian. In fact, he was bastardized, he was chastised, he was condemned outrightly right across the country. Even his own party condemned him. You shouldn't have done that. The day you become the president of Ghana, whether they voted you in or not, you become the president of all, not your party.
And that could be the reason why he lost the election.
Of course. In fact, the loss of MPP, National Patriotic Party, is the worst in the history of Ghana. No political party has ever lost overwhelmingly the way they lost. In fact, they lost with over 1.7 million votes. 1.7 million votes. And if you come to the parliament, they have the NDC now, including the stronghold of the NPP, the ruling party. They lost over 60 members of parliament. Right now, the NDC, the former opposition, are now the super majority. I have to tell you now that, in fact, I want to tell you now, Mazo Kocha, that the NPP do not even have up to 100 members of parliamentarians representing the party in the House of Parliament as I'm talking to you. They have 88.
That is what's supposed to happen in Nigeria in 2023 presidential election. But
yes, Mazo Kocha, but do you know the reason why it didn't work that way? Because there are people, the money baggers, what I call the money baggers, they are the one controlling. Nigerian election, no matter how credible it is, your votes don't count. Your votes don't count. There are people, even in Ghana here, there is what we call monetization of electoral processes. The people will collect your money. They will tell you, after all, it is our money. They will collect it and they will vote against you. They will vote against you. It is difficult to win an incumbent president because of, the resources that they have and the influence that they have and what they will tell you that they have done. This particular NPP government here, led by Nnamdi Kanu, was campaigning on free senior high school they've given to the people. But there are reports that have tainted that, free. The parents contribute. If you browse what they call EduWatch, that's Education Watch in Ghana, they have carried out a report that what the party called free education is not free. Parents pay 77% of the, the bills, while the government pay 23%, according to that EduWatch. So how will you call it free? So why will you use that as a campaign, slogan to win people? But our people knows what they do. Ghana democracy has matured. Ghana democracy has matured over time, and you cannot lie to the people. Even if you tell them that, oh, this is what you've done, this is what you've done, they are looking at the figures. They are going to the market. They know the economy and what is going on. What they used to buy at 100 naira today is about 500 naira. So what do you want? And you promised that you are going to make it less than 100 naira before you took over. Now you come in, you carried it to 500 naira, and you want us to believe you. We will not believe you. We prefer a new government to come in, and we will support him than for you to carry on with that lies. That is the habit of the Ghanaian people. And as we were voting, the votes are counted openly in the polling stations. Do you know, when the votes are counted in the polling station in the presence of all the representatives of the various parties present, you cannot cheat. You cannot cheat. You cannot rig. Some people were coming in with soft ballot. They were arrested. All of them are going to go into the book. They are going to be prosecuted as we speak. Unlike Nigeria, where you see people sharing money without nothing happening to them, tomorrow they will do more. Once you encourage that habit of corruption, electoral corruption, you did not find them, even after seeing them on videos, you did not have the political, capacity to punish them. The next time they will do more. The next time they will do more. So you must, if you are a responsible government, you must put those people and create a kind of deterrent for such things not to happen again. Then you will have a credible and acceptable electoral processes. But when you see the INEC themselves, the chair, the beavers worked, and they promise in Chatham House that they are going to transmit election votes to the IRF. That's what they told you, which is going to help to curtail electoral malfeasance, rigging, overvoting, and the rest of them. But when they came, the same system, Beavers and IRF worked in the National Assembly, the legislators, elections. But when it get to the presidential election, there was a glitch. Till today, even the courts, the tribunal and the Supreme Court could not tell Nigerians what that glitches were. They could not. No be juju be that.
I read juju, evil things sometimes makes me laugh. It's all right. So the last thing I want to ask you, because we don't have a lot of people who are calling, just in 5 minutes. Now, what is your take? What is your stand about this Soludo issue, saying that if they release Nnamdi Kanu, that it will not stop insecurity? And that automatically has been translated to being that no need to release Nnamdi Kanu, is not relevant releasing him.
You see, all of them, all the political elites in Southeast and right across Biafra land, even United Kingdom, see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a stumbling block that is going to stop them from continue to carry out the injustices and the plundering of the Biafran resources. That's what they see them. That's what they see him. If they release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, insecurity in Southeast is going to stop, because vacuum upholds evil. Vacuum upholds evil. There are quite a lot of people that are taking the advantage to commit mayhem in Biafra land as we speak to you. There are non-state actors that are doing, very horrible thing in Biafra land. I don't know if you remember. During one of the sit at home, I was in a space with some people, group of people. The guy, I think he's from Anambra State. One of his brother, on one of the sit at home Mondays, the brother went out. Do you know that the police arrested him? Asked him, why are you not at home? Yes. 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 I believe in God, and I believe that swearing is against my own belief. I could have swear on you. I could have swear with my own parents. I am telling you, the guy said that the police people arrested his brother for coming out. In fact, I asked him this question. So the police people were also arresting, enforcing sit at home? He said yes, and they collected over 150,000 from the brother.
Hey,
from the brother. These are uniformed men that were supposed to protect the people. I'm telling you the truth. This guy was not lying. He said it. He maintained it. He even expressed his own ordeal in the hands of the police, Nigerian police force, while he was traveling from North Kanu to Southeast. You see, Mazo Kocha, these are some of the things. They knew that Nnamdi Kanu, if released, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stop with the agitation for the restoration of Biafra. And I support him in total. I support him in total. There is nothing else. Nigeria is gone. A country that, we discussed this issue before. A country that cannot protect her citizens from the hands of the Sahel terrorist agents coming into the country. They are pampering them. What is their need of being in government? What is their need of being in government? Electricity, they cannot. Electricity, they can. Look at my place. I have light here in Ghana. Irrespective of how hard the economy is, irrespective of the debt that we have and unpaid, by this government, yet we still have constant electricity. In fact, I have my own meter. I have my own prepaid meter. What I consume is what I pay. But in Nigeria, they are giving you estimated billing. Even if they supply you electricity for one day, they will charge you for 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. How can you call that a country as big as that country with the kind of resources God has blessed that country with? Do you think Europeans supposed to queue in the various embassies of Nigeria to come and visit Nigeria? But the reverse is the case. While I was in Libya doing my counter-terrorism, if you go to that road, that Agadez, yes, that Agadez desert.
Agadez, I know Agadez.
Agadez. Yes, Agadez. That was where, in fact, during the sandstorm, my brother, you cannot stand. You have to wear goggles in order to protect your eyes. You have to wear goggles to protect your eyes from the sandstorm. And once the sandstorm starts, if you don't know the terrain very well, you will miss your way.
You will not, because in the desert there is compass.
Yes.
Compass and
so most of the those people from Niger all the way to Libya, they are through the Agadez desert. They know their route. But me, as a novice that doesn't know the terrain, I cannot go there without compass, without direction. You understand? We met dead bodies that died due to dehydration.
Yeah.
When you pick the dead bodies, impact, the body, everything has dried. You pick them, it's like you are picking an inflated football leather, an inflated ball, very light. These were human beings. It might be our cousins, might be our brothers, aunties that were struggling to seek for greener pastures outside. And that would tell me early 80s and 70s. Tell me the number of Nigerians that were going away, japping to European countries to seek for greener pastures, if not for the wickedness of these leaders that you have there. Just imagine someone Up to today, I don't know whether they have mentioned the name. 700 and something thousand. 700 and something duplexes in Abuja. Owned by one person.
Former CBN governor owns it.
Yeah, owned by one person. Owned by one person. Whereas somebody is looking for, let's say, 100,000 naira to undergo dialysis. 100,000 naira, they cannot pay minimum wage. 100,000. Someone is building, using his power and opportunity as a government official to build 750 something or 80 something duplexes that he and his family is going to enjoy. That is the reason why I said, in any case, if it will be possible, when you arrest these corrupt politicians like Emefiele, like any of them right across Nigeria, arrest their families as well, because they saw it, they are accomplices, they are also involved in the criminality that their father, their husband, their uncle, their brother is committing against the Nigerian people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. What a wonderful analysis. What a wonderful one. All right. Let's go back to our callers and have our last call here. Hello, good morning, sir.
Hi, Mazio Kocha. Good evening from here. This is Prince Ike calling. I want to appreciate you once again for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
I also want to appreciate your guest, Mr. Awibon.
Yeah.
You know, I see the topic you guys are discussing, which is about Soludo indirectly stopping the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So I just want to say something here, which most of us often forget.
Okay.
And that thing is this: we must not forget that no Igbo politician will stand for the freedom of their people. The reason why I'm saying this is this. Yes, sometimes or most of the times we say, oh, they are being wicked and all that. All of the politicians from that angle has been captured. None of them have that mind again, because they will be given terms. There are areas which they cannot go. Yes. The reason why I'm saying this is this. You remember again, last week, was it last week, you were talking about, you brought a program which Sowore said there is a secret memo.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that if Sowore, being a Yoruba man, and the government is cautioning him, telling him, beware of the Igbos, you cannot do this with them, do you think they cannot do more than that with the politicians?
They can.
So, good. That is to tell you, all of them, they are caged. They cannot represent the Igbo man. They cannot represent the Biafrans. That is the reason why the only thing we need is our freedom. This is my own perspective. That is the way I see it. And I believe other people know that this is a fact.
Yeah.
So all these politicians, because of their own personal interests, they go into politics and they are given condition. That condition they are given, they cannot go against it. And once they go against it, the government will come against them. So these are the things that are happening. So Soludo has already revealed himself before the people, and I'm saying this to some of our people that easily forget. Today they will tell them, oh, just to tell them those things that is going to make them to feel happy. People should always use their brain. They should be more educated. It doesn't matter what somebody is promising you that is going to make you happy. If that thing is not, if you look at the person's, should I say, his track record, if it is not inconsistent, if it is not consistent, you shouldn't even have anything to do with that person.
Okay.
So that is just my own take about this. All of them. It is not Soludo. Soludo is just the one that is open. Most of them are working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our people. But I can tell you the fact and the truth. It is all over. It is all over. It is not going to continue like that. And they are only doing that to their own family and generation. Because people will always remember how you sold your people. Like you said, I think either you or Awibon was saying, you say the Fulani, that is the truth. They will value Nnamdi Kanu more than any of these people. Because any man that is able to sell his own people can never be trusted. So I thank you for the good work you are doing. And I pray that God will continue to give you the grace. And my regard to your guests too. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much and have a nice evening.
Okay, you too.
All right. So, Mr. Wimborne, thank you so much, sir, for tonight's program.
Yes,
so we're already here for about 2 hours.
Yes, before I go, Mazo Kocha, I cannot stop, thanking you for what you are doing. You are very strong.
Thank you so much, sir.
And you are a very resolute man. I love the courage in you. In fact, I don't
think I am. You think I am strong?
Yes, you are strong. Because if you are not strong, you will not be doing this. Do you know the number of people that might be, thinking on how to attack you, and God will not allow them to attack you. You will be safe and you will be protected, my brother. For saying the truth, of the happenings in that country, you will be safe, and God will definitely have a way to protect you when the enemies come. You see, I would like to use this opportunity to tell my people, we have found out that Nigeria is irredeemable. In the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria is irredeemable. Nigeria is irredeemable. All the things that great song of Biafra land spoke about are happening today. Simply because he is from the Igbo extraction of Biafra, nobody recognizes what he is, what he said in the past. You see, for those people that are, that doesn't want to, that are keeping him, because I listened to one pastor before. The pastor said, the same pastor that said that I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from UK back to Nigeria. The same pastor also said that Nigeria will be disgraced with the case that they have gone to. And the worst thing they did was to go and kidnap him from there. Do you know the biblical terms? The Bible said that woe unto that person that will into his hand, or through his or her hand, the prophecy will be fulfilled. It is better that that person is not born. That is what is going to happen to these people. There is no peace for the wicked. And a country that have the temerity to level the barrels of gun on innocent civilians like the Lekki toll gate. That leveled and, tend to prosecute young teenagers that flew flags, that senselessly fired innocent and unarmed agitators. Some of them, their bodies were flowing in a Zoo River in Anambra State. Till today, the report and the commission of inquiry they conducted, nobody know the head and tail of that commission of inquiry. Nobody is held accountable for the buying of those innocent people that bear no harm. Till today, I don't think that God is going to bless such a country. I don't think that God is going to bless such a country. People that embellish lies, people that encourage lies, people that sleep with lies, people that romanticize lies. God will never allow such country to move on. Look at what is happening in Mazo Kocha. During Goodluck Jonathan's time, if my memory serves me right, the GDP of Nigeria was over $500 and something billion. Number 21 or 22nd in the world, biggest economy in the world. Today, I think they are number 4. Number 4
in Africa.
In Africa, and with over 130 something million people under multi-dimensional poverty. More than half of the population of that country are poor, multi-dimensional, not just poverty, multi-dimensional, whereas the political leaders are there in the National Assembly singing hallelujah all the time. God is not going to bless such a country. God will never bless such a country. That country is going to come to a halt, and God will punish that country for what they have done, for not apologizing, even in the Asaba massacre. Asaba massacre, my brother. People came out to embrace you. You level your barrels on them, just like they did at Lekki and the rest of them. God will not bless such a country. I want my mother's ancestral home to be delivered from this evil entity called Nigeria. That is my promise, and that is my prayer. And I believe that God is going to do it for us. If they like, they should keep Mazi Nnamdi. If they like, they should keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just a person. He has done his due diligence, he has done his job, and there are lieutenants and adjutants that are going, no matter how many people they arrest or detain, the fight will go on. I just pray for unity among them, and let's move on and fight for what is best for us. When we go home, Mazo Kocha, if you been Nkume, anya apoya na ataya. In the name of Nkume. Obrugodi Nkume, no shishi, anya na apoya na ata. As long as we are in our father's ancestral home, your father's ancestral home, and my mother's ancestral home. Thank you so much, Mazi Namuchi.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, sir. All right, viewers, I really appreciate tonight. Thank you so